There was an article in the New York Times that Bill Donaldson gave talking about the school he was building. Brand new school, multidisciplinarian at Yale. Sounded really interesting.
I really liked the new concept of the combination of focusing not just on business in the private sector, but focusing on the not-for-profit and the government sectors.
I was excited about it. I was ready to go back to school after 11 years.
A lot of people said you're crazy.
So the first day, I don't remember exactly if this was the first day, but the first day in my memory is actually not on campus.
We spent our first day really getting to know each other very well and broke into groups.
We asked each other questions, and we did this fishbowl experience and set up the basis of our working groups, which were very important groups for the whole 2 years. The power of that organizational behavior curriculum, starting with that, was huge. And I had no idea of it, of how useful it would be and how often I would think back to it in my career.
We had what we called the Pizza Huts. So I think the two of them were there from the beginning, but that was it.
It was a computer center, and we sat in, I just remember one classroom. It was like you were in the 3rd grade again. You sat at a desk all day. The teachers came and went.
The Watson building was a little wacky, no, it was, you know, it didn't, I mean, for us it was brand new. Everything had been renovated to accommodate this new school. We all were very, very close. It was kind of, you know, not only was it a small group, but it was we're in this together kind of group.
We had these small groups that ended up becoming the study groups, which were really close groups, and maintained that closeness, I think, even since graduation. And that gave an anchor to everybody within this broader social community. Basically, everybody in that class was accessible to everybody else.
An enormous amount of peer group learning goes on in this kind of an atmosphere, particularly when you've got this organizational behavioral working group environment.
It was our lives for 2 years. And there were many good close friendships that endure, a good close marriage that endures. But even the people that I wasn't particularly close to as friends, we were intimates and remained so. You know, if you could take any of the people in our class and put them here, and I'd be delighted to see them and feel like I still knew a lot about them. The degree has changed, the environment has certainly changed, and it's not just 47 of them anymore. So it's more of it's sort of grown up and in a way that we always assumed it would.
It continues to be at its core, I think, a Yale institution that has a perspective and a point of view on the role of business in society.
When people say, oh, it's not the SOM we went to, I mean, I say, you know, since I've gotten involved again, I've spent time with students, and I say they're just like we were. I mean, they're really no different. I mean, their aspirations, their dreams, and their focus and values are like ours were. I don't think that the school's lost any of that, and so for that reason, I enjoy being part of watching it grow and change.